Hey guys, this is Monique Boy of Live, Love, Aspire. This is my new YouTube channel, Lady Vegan Fitness. And this channel is going to be basically talking about my journey in veganism as an athlete. So, those of you that have been following me at Live, Love, Aspire, you know that I do a lot of bodybuilding or fitness competitions. I also do pageantry. I do a lot of athletic things. I also run as well. I do like 5Ks as well. And so I haven't been running for a few years, but I'm going to really sort of try to pick that up. But this channel is going to really be about my journey in veganism. Those of you that know me know I'm a vegetarian. So after this past show, like a week ago, 3 weeks ago, I decided to just go big or go home. Either I'm going to eliminate all meat products, including dairy, milk, etc., or I'm not. It's one of the two. And so for me, I've been a vegetarian close to 7 years, so there's no going back to meat. As a matter of fact, I don't know of too many people that do. So, but I wanted to do something that was healthy. It was finding that milk and cheese and egg, particularly eggs, I just didn't have a taste for it anymore. And so I decided, well, I sort of felt guilty because I was watching another video of a guy that was talking about veganism and that vegetarians, vegans alike should really share the message. I'm sort of a quiet vegetarian. I don't bother people with that. I don't like bully vegans and vegetarians. I think everybody has a choice to make, and I think you need to decide on your own. When I first started my journey in vegetarianism, this was really back in college. I had a sorority sister that was a vegetarian, and I absolutely admired her. But I loved my beef. As a matter of fact, when she was getting salads from the school cafeteria, I was getting my burgers done. I was serious about my burgers. When I grew up, when I was growing up, I had a McDonald's up the street from me, and I can tell you probably 3, 4 days out of the week I'd have burgers and fries, and that's all I had. And when I graduated from college, that accelerated. But something in me said there's something wrong with this, something wrong with eating meat. And I can't even describe it to you, but something was wrong with that. I think my first inclination to veganism was really, or vegetarianism, was the fact that I couldn't cook the meat. I mean, I'll be honest, that's my testimony. I found that I would, to suppress my feelings towards meat, I would always have somebody else cook it. So I'd go out to eat a burger, never cook it myself. And I didn't realize that until I was cooking for a guy I was dating, a boyfriend. And I realized that I didn't want to cook meat, but that's what he wanted. And I didn't want to cook it. And that's how I knew. And I wasn't fully a vegetarian yet, but that's how I knew something was wrong. And then I went out with a girlfriend. We went down to, I think, Tennessee. We were on vacation. And I think we got poisoned from the meat. It was like some buffalo wings. We got like serious diarrhea. And I'm almost positive, 99% sure it was from the buffalo wings. And that was another inclination that sort of helped propel my journey into vegetarianism. Now, when I first started vegetarianism, I was not a healthy vegetarian. I would eat all potatoes, all fries, that's what I would eat. Anything without meat, I'd eat it regardless whether it was healthy, whether it had lots of sugar in it, salt, etc. I would eat it. Since that time, over the years, I started to learn more about vegetarian. And I didn't really become a vegetarian until I, quite frankly, stopped. And I think a lot of people, a lot of black women start this way, or as to say, some of them, not all of them, of course. Um, I made a transition from perming my hair, putting chemicals in my hair, and that was a huge transformation for me because, well, I found the perms didn't work in my hair, to be quite honest with you, and I got scalp burns all the time. And so I started transitioning. So I made that transition, and I said, well, if you're going to care about what you put on your head or the chemicals you put on your head, what about the chemicals and the stuff you put in your body? And I started to really dig into this. This was a serious question for me because I'm a black chick. And I don't know. I grew up in a southern household where we ate off the pig, whether it be pig feet or whatever. We ate everything. So this was a serious transformation for me, and I didn't take it lightly. So I started to learn more and more about it. And eventually I started learning the proper protein sources to eat, and I started learning more about what it meant to be a vegetarian. And then I became more of a healthy vegetarian. But I gotta say, I still was eating fish. Really until last year, I was still eating fish, and I implemented eggs back in my diet, and I wasn't happy about it. I just figure if you're gonna be a vegetarian, then be a vegetarian. So it's just recently where I decided, it's all or nothing. Go for it. But there's one thing that I still, was concerned about. Could I still do the fitness thing? Could I still run in marathons? Could I still do, bikini competitions and still be healthy? And so that's what this journey is going to be about. Is it challenging? Yes. Because when I go out with my friends and I see these big burgers at the plate, part of me wants to jump out of my skin, and then the other part of me is just compassionate towards it because that was my journey. I ate burgers all the time. So this is what that journey is about. People ask me all the time, how did you make the switch? But it's been such a long evolution. um Also watching, if you're a new vegan, if you want to stay motivated, watch some of those vegan documentaries of how they treat the animals. I may have really started this journey health wise, because, I wanted to lose weight. I got poisoned, so that was a good reason to stop eating meat. But then, as I learned about vegetarianism and veganism, and I started watching documentaries of how the animals are treated, I mean, they're raped, they're killed. It's crazy. And I can't imagine eating a piece of beef or pork or chicken again. And I get the whole organic farm thing. I get that. But for some reason, I don't even trust that. But hey, to each his own. If that's what I think it's probably better for you to eat. If you're gonna eat meat, eat it from organic farm. I mean, it's obviously much better. But again, you still don't know how the animals are treated. So that's me. I just wanted to make an introductory video, and I decided to do it on this beautiful day outside. It's such a warm, sunny day. I decided to make, a video.